Namaste. Um, I became the owner of Practical Magicka 2 years ago. This store had been in the city of Bellflower for about 15 years, and it was owned by Kim, who was a founder of Practical Magicka. And I was very good friends with her in Bellflower. I took a couple of classes from her there. And during the pandemic, I drove by and she had closed because I live in Bellflower, so she was very close to me. And she was gone. And I'm like, oh my God. I was sad that she had left. And through selling at the swap meet in Paramount, one of my young customers said to me, hey, have you been to Practical Magicka? I'm like, of course. She's in Bellflower, but she shut down. And she's like, no, she opened up again in Long Beach. I'm like, what? Where? So long story short, I come in, I meet her, and uh, Source said, you're gonna buy this store. I want you to buy this store. And at the time, I'm like, oh no, these missions that I get are a little much. I'm old. I don't have that much energy anymore. And he was like, no, you're gonna come in here. You're gonna change the energy, and it's just listen to your next mission. So 3 months into it, um, nothing was moving, and I was doing Reiki in the room in the back. I was the Reiki person here. But nothing was really moving as far as her wanting to sell or anything. So I said, maybe the universe has the timing wrong. And I was actually happy. So I said, well, maybe it's not the time right now. And I said to her, I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. I have a healing center at home. And she said, well, I'm going to retire the store. And I said, maybe you want to retire it to me. So I bought the store from her, and I transformed it to what it is now. Um, After the mission of buying it and cleaning it, the next was building it. So it was build it, build it, build it. And so I built it for about a year and a half. And then the universe said, okay, you can go back to work now for a while. So I'm an HR director, in my left field, I'm an HR director. In the real world, so I go back to work for this amazing, huge company. And people here would ask me, say, hey, do you share with your coworkers and the people there that you own this store? And I said, no, because this is my church. So that was my third mission. Now, we have sacred space in the back. It's a very spiritual place. It's a place where people come and heal, whatever healing they need. And we're here for it. We're here to hold space and just to be here for people and allow them to um, heal whatever it is that they need to heal, whether it's just to spend time in here and you know get a fresh breath and meet like-minded people, learn how to meditate and go within. So that's the magic of Practical Magicka. When I uh, purchased it, it had just a lot of dark furniture, and the walls were blood red. So my daughter-in-law, who's very, uh, she's an amazing designer and a good eye. She comes in and she's like, "No, you have to paint the whole thing white." And I'm like, "Oh my God!" I always see the work, right? No, we're gonna paint it all white, and you're gonna get rid of this and that. I'm like, okay. So I always listen. I'm a good student. So we got rid of most of these because the store had just all these bookcases all over. So we got rid of them, except for two, and then I filled it with inventory. So we have books, we have crystals, we have our little sage bundles, um, because you never know what it is that people need. Maybe they need to connect with something through a book or aromatherapy or cleaning with Florida water. And then, so if we walk around the store, you'll see a lot of. We have uh, the beads, the necklaces, which are uh, 108 beads, and they can chant with these. And then we have our feng shui and Chinese um, items. So, our bell for protection to break energy. and to black. These are used a lot in our meditations and our ceremonies. And then we have singing bowls. We have a lot of our Himalayan salt lights to clean the energy and harmonize. And then we go down to our crystals. So what we're doing today is we're showing you the second remodel, right? From what it was 2 years ago to what it is now. And then we have beautiful souls today that are going to help us remodel it once again. So you are getting the, good morning, you are getting the before the latest remodel, which is January 2024. So then and then a lot of the jewelry that I carry also, I custom make. So I wire wrap a lot of these. I teach how to solder so that people can make their amulets. And then these are all the crystals, and we have the little cards here that tell you spiritually and energetically what they're good for. I carry tapestries down here, which, you know, also you want to incorporate color. That moves energy in your space. And that's very, very important for your altars. And then if you come down here, we have our crystal magic, which I love. This is where you do, you move a lot of energy as well. And one of the most important things for me is I don't work with anything that is not light and love. I only work with light and love. So anything that's going to make you better or help you, I'm here for it. There are people that come in here and they want somebody back, you know, no matter what. Can you make them? Can you make them? I'm like, no, we do not do that. We do not go against whatever it is for your highest self. So, and then we carry oils that you can anoint yourself with, or your candles, or your crystals. Any of these you can use for all three things, but be careful. Sometimes the ones that you can only burn come in plastic like this. So these you could never put on yourself because these will actually like give you a rash or something. And then up here we have our tarot, some of our tarot, and oracle cards. Again, we're remodeling because I'm very scattered. I'm very, I carry everything. So, and then we move over a little bit more, and we have, to practice Christianity or Catholicism. And we have some of the candles, some of the rosaries. These are handmade, and they're beautiful pieces. And I carry them like this and in silver as well. And then our 7-day candles. Some of these are dressed, but they don't have the intention. So again, the magic is in your intention. You can have the element and you can have the magic, but you have to place the intention for them to work. And then you can buy them, simple with nothing dressed, and we can dress them for you. And then we come over here and we have crystals, a lot of our selenite. These are like custom pieces that I've made. And they carry the energy of the crystal, that, the intention for the selenite. And then we also carry these smudgers. Brandon's cousin makes these. And these are one of a kind. And they're just like magical. She uses all natural elements and crystals. And these are good for, when you smudge and clean your area. As well as being amazingly decorative. Aren't they beautiful? Mm-hmm. She's just an amazing artist. And then we come back here, we have more crystals, more jewelry, and our flying wish paper. If you've never done this, you need to try it. It's so much fun. We use this a lot for our moon ceremonies. And then we have more of our smudgers down here. Brandon's cousin Ayala makes these. More of our tarot deck. And then we also carry these awesome purses, which these with the mirrors attract. So these are not only are they beautiful, but they're also very powerful. And people don't realize the power that you have in color and in shape, right? And in feng shui, that's where the magic is. When you incorporate color and elements, mirrors attract and reflect. So they're very, very powerful. And then, so this used to be where all the herbs used to be with the old Practical Magicka, and now we have the candles and the tarot. But again, we're remodeling all this, so you'll be able to see the magic here. And then this is our register. We have our little bracelets here for protection and to feel your energy. And then back here, we have all our incense and our incense burners. And then back here is our sacred space. This is where we do meditation. This is where we do our moon ceremonies. And all of our classes are feng shui classes. And this is where the real magic happens with us. So, you know, we are the magic. All of these things that I have here are just tools to help you. But I'm so thankful for Scarlett for capturing the essence of the store and the essence of our sacred space here, and what it looks like now and what it will look like later. So thank you so much.
So we have a lot and just didn't really have a whole real organized system for everything we had for the size of the store. And I had a lot of first-time customers that come in and they love it, but they're really overwhelmed because there's just way too much going on for their first store experience. So that was kind of the inspiration for the makeover is, you know, if you're a first timer or a regular, I didn't want you to feel overwhelmed or overburdened with everything we had going on in the store as far as where things were and whatnot. So now the whole store is categorized, which is also going to make it easier for us as employees to find things because, oh yeah, that's going to be over here. It's going to be awesome. And it hasn't been done yet, but one of the finishing touches is I'm actually going to make kind of like a cheat map of the store in the quadrants of where things are. One back here for us as we get used to the new layout. And then one on the front door and a couple around the store for customers to reference to. Okay, in case they don't see it right away, or maybe they passed it. And, you know, we sell a lot of sage and oils and a lot of other things. A lot of people come in, do you have any sage? Oh, we got lots of sage. Okay, so it'd be in category. It just brings a whole new look, vibe, and feel, and we are very, very proud of it. We all worked very hard today to make this little dream happen, and it's amazing.
All right, so earlier today, namaste. So earlier today, we came in and went over how Practical Magicka came about with me becoming part of my world, and the reasons that I was given this, because everything is given to us, right, for a reason. And then we borrow it from the universe, and when we leave, we take nothing. So all of this is borrowed from the universe for us to play with. And so this morning we came in and we went over all of the inventory. And our goal with Brandon, Lauren, Scarlett, and I was to remodel, clean, and move the energy. So let me show you what we did. So this section here is education journal. We have our wish paper, and we have some of our tarot information here. Pendulum charts if you want to learn how to do pendulum work. And we carry everything. So everything that you see here, crystals, sound bath, writing, we utilize them, right? So for our new moon and full moon ceremony, we use our wish paper a lot. And it's magical. If you've never done wish paper, come on in and I'll show you how to do it. It's amazing. And like the pendulum work, we have the pendulums and we have the grids, so you can work with the pendulums. But then we came over here and moved all our oils and sprays. A lot of these are essential oils, and again, you can use essential oils on you. You can use them to anoint your candles. You can use them to anoint your crystals. Anything that you want to anoint, you could use essential oils with, right? The only difference is on these are only for burning. So when you see them in these containers, do not put them on you. These are not essential oils, and you should not be putting them on you. And so we have our oils here, Florida water. We have our little sage bundle with black kyanite and our little selenite knife to cut cords. So basically this little corner is protection and grounding. All our candles are here. And then this is our Catholic and Christian section, where we have rosaries and candles, as well as bracelets, angel bracelets, and all that good stuff. And then in the middle, what we did was we put all of our crystals. Right? So we did the tuning forks here, as well as the crystals. And then over here, we put our jewelry. And then right over here, more crystals. And then what we did is we put our backstock over here. So for candles and our tarot, the same thing. And we did our lights here. And then lastly, we did our tarot section here, more of our tarot. And then our crystals here and grids.
The energy shift within the arrangement is amazing. It was already really strong and positive and calm in here. Now it just like boosted it like at least 3% of what it was.
We are super excited. It looks magical in here. The energy feels definitely different. And we're very, very grateful for everyone that participated in getting this done. Thank you so much.